Hey guys, ZackstaDaxta here. So this is the only time I've actually been disappointed with this show because this episode could have really been trimmed down, but they're probably aiming for a certain goal point for the ending of the anime, so the pacing can get wonky due to that. There was your typical survivalism freakouts from people, which have been happening a lot lately, and they would last for minutes at a time. Something that added a little lemon zest to that is Sasa just craving food, even if she may be suppressing the fear from the situation back in the supply zone and is craving freedom from this horrible situation. Armin was the silver lining of the episode and the focal point, although certain other plot threads got developed, like Aaron's condition as a human-titan hybrid, which is causing him to look sickly. And Armin wasn't the only focal point. You also had a lot of gravelly yelling from Commander Vermon, or Commander Vermin as I like to call him. I think I'm just going to call him that. He's a by-the-books guy in an annoying way, and he doesn't listen to an inch of sincerity or reason. You can wager that's because he's always on edge and that would have different effects on different people, and he's just super cautious to try to make himself safe in every given situation. But there's nothing really likable about a guy who's basically just conducting a witch hunt against kids. Aaron I can grant him, but leave the other two out of this. The voice actors, especially Aaron's and Armin's, really carried this episode along with the music. In a slow episode like this, you have to rely on the little nuances of the show to really make it powerful, which was done on Armin's brave speech to keep everyone alive. If I had to pick a favorite voice of this episode, it would have to be Aaron's because I always found it nice and soothing to listen to after all of the screaming, which there was a ton of this episode and it got really grating. Aaron and Armin were the two standout voice actors, although Mikasa's unique voice always has a place in my heart. They've got like all kinds of audio recordings on the internet that can put you to sleep, or some try to hypnotize you or arouse you, and I wouldn't mind all three of those things happening with Mikasa's voice every night. I was a bit weary of this part even in the manga because Armin still was doubting himself like crazy even after all the reassuring from his close friends and a recent plan of his working out astoundingly well. But on the other hand, there was quite a lot of pressure put on him, and it's been internalized into his mind that he's a very weak person all his life. So it's forgivable, at least, in how a lot of us would react with cannons pointed at us and dozens of swords surrounding us. I've always liked characters like Commander Pixis who can calmly see through to the core of the situation and act in the most rational manner, even though there's of course risks with siding with Eren because Titans are just unpredictable no matter how you slice it. He and Aaron form a pact at the end of the episode, and really, that's all. So hopefully this episode doesn't start a trend of episodes with this pace, although the last episode was really slow and didn't leave me with much of a desire to review it, though I was sick anyway, so it was out of the question. Anyway, this episode actually gets a B- from me. Yeah, I've already stated my reasons why, but Armin's speech, Pixis, and the voice actors were most of the highlights. Thanks for watching my review, and that's it.